I had a friend from my kindergarten, and he just asked me, "Hey Pavle, do you want to practice with me?" I was a kid, I had only 4 years at that time, and I said, "Yeah, sure." I used to play soccer, tennis, basketball and golf, but that was like my second sport. Hockey was the first sport all my life, and I just wanted to know to play that other sports. I didn't want to continue practicing, just to introduce myself to all type of sports because it can help in hockey sometimes. Hockey was so unusual and everybody knew me because I was practicing hockey, and that was like a great big thing in my childhood. "Oh, you're practicing hockey, everybody are fighting, do you fight?" and things like that. So I liked it. I mean, it was so unusual. I didn't practice soccer like a lot of kids in Serbia, or basketball. I was unusual and I liked it. I didn't want to be like everybody else. In Serbia there is only 5 hockey rinks. When it was Yugoslavia in 90s, the hockey was one of the biggest sports, but since splitting of Yugoslavia, there's now just 5 ice rinks, and it's not that popular like before 20 years ago. But we have now Milan Lucic from Boston Bruins. His parents are from Serbia, and little kids, there is more and more kids because of him on hockey practices right now, and we're hoping that we're gonna put hockey in first 5 sports again. Since I started to play hockey, I knew that there is no hockey future in Serbia, and then I have to go or in America or in Russia or Canada to improve my hockey skills. And then my father was looking for some sort of agent to find me a place where I can play hockey in America and where someone can see me play. So he chose this place, and I knew some Serbs from here which went to this school last year, so I talked to them and I decided to come to try. It's a great experience. My parents, they're giving me huge support. I mean, they're supporting me in everything what I do, doesn't matter what, just to let them know, and they're gonna support me. Even sometimes that is not much good, because sometimes they are gonna support me if I'm bad and I made bad decisions, but then they're gonna explain me how could I do that. But really, without their support, it would be much tougher than it is now. And I'm in contact with them every day. Every day I'm Skyping with them, and they're so happy because I'm playing here and that I can show how good I am and things like that.
So they're very happy that you're playing hockey?
Yeah, they're very happy because I'm playing hockey. I mean, I have 2 younger brothers, and they're hoping that they're gonna come here in America too to play hockey like I am. Because now I'm the sort of idol to my younger brothers.
That's good to be there. So your parents didn't even know about hockey. Did they know hockey?
No, they didn't know about hockey anything before I started to play. Like I said, nobody from my family ever was on a hockey game. They knew to skate, but nobody watched a hockey game before I started to play. And on my first game, it was when I was 7 years old. There was all my cousins on that game because they wanted to watch a hockey game. They didn't watch it ever before, and it was a great experience. We won that game 14-1.
So it's pretty rare in Serbia, but there's a national team, obviously.
Yeah, there is, and I used to play on last World Cup, and I'm playing actually after February vacation. I'm going back to Serbia to play on next World Cup for my national team for age under 18. And during the Christmas break, I was in Serbia on preparations with my national team for that World Cup. So yes, I'm in national team and I'm first goalie of Serbian national team. I'm gonna stay in and play for Fryeburg Academy till end of the season. Actually, I'm going after the last game to Serbia to practice with my national team because I want to finish season with Ice Cat, and that's my main goal right now, to finish season with them, and then I will play. I'm now focused on Fryeburg Ice Cats, then I will go to Serbia and play for national team. My future goals are to enroll one of D1 colleges for hockey or in USA, and I hope that I will succeed in hockey, and we will see. I mean, I want to take that chance. I have that chance, and I hope that I will use it very well.
Is there anything else besides hockey? I mean, there must be other things that you enjoy in life.
At this moment, just hockey.
Okay. Now, was the adjustment coming to high school in the Americas? Was it a tough adjustment?
The biggest difference is homework. I mean, we in Serbia had 16 subjects, and we had to go on all of the subjects, but we didn't have homework ever. I mean, we just had to study, but no homework here. The biggest difference was homework. I had to do homework every day, and it was, I don't know, the toughest thing when I came. But now it's fine. I am now used to it, so now it's like normal life.
So you did this. So you studied, but you didn't consider that homework?
No, we didn't have homework. Here I have homework for math, projects, and things like that. Back in Serbia, you had only quiz and tests, and you never had homework.
Okay.
My favorite pre-game meal back in Serbia was sort of the cake mixed with milk, but I cannot have that cake here, so here I usually eat chicken finger soup before a game. Yeah.
Tell me about the cake in Serbia, though. What's the cake like?
It's cake actually for babies, because all my life for dinner, since I was a baby, I used to eat before sleeping, and then I started to eat it before my games because it was like lucky. I thought it is lucky before game to eat that meal, so I used to eat that before every game, every single game. On the tournaments, I brought that every time from home and eat that before games.
So does the coach have plenty of that around for you in front of you?
Here, no, I brought, when I was Serbian preparations, I brought some of them, I mean not some of them, a lot of them here, and I used to eat it before every game here. Like I said, my favorite NHL player is Milan Lucic, because his parents are born in Serbia, and as you can see, his last name ends on IC, like mine does, so it's kind of connection, and I love him because of that. But favorite goalie of all time is Dominik Hasek, the ex-goalie of Detroit Red Wings. He doesn't play it anymore, but still he is my biggest idol from NHL all of the time.
How come?
Because he is from Czech Republic, that's not that far from Serbia, and I used to be on a camp in his hometown, and I met him once, so, and that picture which my dad showed me in newspapers when I started to play hockey, it was his picture, so I don't know, I simply like him very much. My biggest idol when I was a kid, I mean, and now, were my grandpas and my dad. First, my grandpas, because they came from little villages in a capital city of Serbia, and they worked hard, and now they own their own houses. They had great jobs. They had great families. I mean, they have them now. Both of them had sons and daughters, and they started from nothing, and they made everything what one man can imagine in capital city. And after that, I idolized my dad. I mean, he's my idol right now because he has his own company, he has 3 sons, he has his own house, he has a wonderful marriage, and all that from nothing. Actually, he started with opening bars, and then now he has a company, and I think that it is success.
You're proud of him?
Yeah, I am. I mean, first of all, 3 sons, and one of them is America. It's in USA. It's a great thing. I mean, I wish that that one day I will be like my father.
Do you think your father's proud of you?
Yeah, I think he is, because.
You think he's what?
I think that he is proud of me because nobody believed that he can send one of his sons in America and that he can be good out there, because in Serbia everybody are jealous, and I think that he's proud because I'm showing to him and to them that I can succeed.
Here's the question I have. Okay. What position do you play?
Oh yes, I'm a goalie, and first I started like a player, but it's funny story how I became a goalie. My coach, we had a little tournament when I was 6 years old, and we didn't have a goalie. And my coach said, who first come to me, I will give him something. And I ran to him, and he gave me pads, gloves, and I didn't know what is that. So I started to play, because I used to be a player. I started to play with pads and with gloves and with goalie stick. And he told me, no, Pavle, go on net, you're a goalie. So I went on net, and since then I'm a goalie.
Okay, this is what I want to see. Stretch your arm out. I want to see what your reach is. I can't get the camera wide enough. Does that help you?
Should I go backwards?
Yeah, go backwards a little. So does that come in handy when you're a goalie?
Excuse me?
Does it come in handy? Is that good that you can reach so far?
Yeah, it's good because I have long limbs and I cover a lot of the net.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you.